Almost everyone knows about the successful products Apple has made, but there are quite a few Apple products that most people are not familiar with. So here are 5 Apple products you never knew existed. In 1996, Apple created the Pippin under the direction of then CEO Gil Amelio. The Apple Pippin was an open platform multimedia system which Apple licensed to third-party companies. They struck deals with Bandai, who used the Pippin technology to create a CD-ROM gaming console, and Katz Media, who created a set-top box for televisions. These Pippin products retailed for $599 and tried separating themselves from the competition by featuring a built-in modem for internet access. The Bandai Pippin console was expected to sell 200,000 units in the first 12 months, but only achieved 42,000. Stiff competition from Sega and Sony and the high retail price were to blame for Pippin's disappointing sales. The Apple Pippin was discontinued just 1 year after its release. The Apple USB mouse, nicknamed the Hockey Puck mouse, was included with the iMac from 1998 to 2000. It featured a colorful, translucent, round body with a single button at the top. Touted by Steve Jobs as the coolest mouse you've ever seen, it marked a new direction for Apple's product design language. But complaints about the mouse began shortly after launch. Its round shape was considered to be clumsy due to its small size and tendency to rotate in use. And the mouse's USB cord was unusually short, which limited its range of use. Accessory makers capitalized on these pain points with the Griffin iMate ADB to USB adapter, which allowed the more comfortable ADB Mouse 2 to be used with the iMacs, and the iCatch, a translucent shell that attached to the USB mouse to give it a more ergonomic shape. 2 years later, the round Hockey Puck mouse was replaced by the oval-shaped Apple Pro mouse. The iPod HiFi was introduced by Steve Jobs in 2006 and was Apple's first attempt at a speaker system. It included a remote, removable grill, 10 universal dock adapters, and a power cord. It retailed for $350, making it more expensive than comparable speaker systems. Despite weighing 15 pounds, Apple made the iPod HiFi portable by allowing it to run on 6 D-cell batteries and integrating handles into its body. Sound quality was on par with its competition, but the iPod HiFi's greatest strength was its ability to maintain great sound quality at high volumes. The iPod HiFi experienced modest sales and was discontinued in 2007, with Apple deciding to focus priorities on the iPod and iPhone. The Macintosh TV was exactly what the name suggests, half Mac, half TV. Its design was similar to the Macintosh LC500 series, except black. The Mac TV was your typical computer with the added capability of switching its display to cable-ready television mode. It included a small remote and a custom black keyboard and mouse. It's worth noting that this was Apple's first black Macintosh, and they'd go on to use the color in later machines. Unfortunately, consumer demand for a Mac TV combo was almost non-existent. Only 10,000 units were made, and it was discontinued only 3 months after its release. Before Photoshop and the modern mouse, it was a challenge for artists to create digital artwork. That's why Apple created the Apple Graphics tablet. It served as a canvas for artists to create digital drawings that could be transferred to their computer. But the Apple Graphics tablet didn't have much of a chance at success since the FCC discovered it interfered with radio frequencies. The tablet was subsequently discontinued and re-released in 1983 before becoming obsolete due to the popularity of the mouse in 1984. Although the Apple Graphics tablet was short-lived, it contributed to Apple's popularity in the graphic design industry, something Steve Jobs reinforced with the graphics-oriented Macintosh in 1984.